Maharaj Kumari Aisha aka Gayatri Devi is a familiar name to the people of India and the world. Despite being a real princess, she has become a fairy tale princess. In one word, she is unique, unforgettable, beautiful yet adorable and revered. Maharani Gayatri Devi, the world-renowned Maharani, was a multifaceted talent. The famous princess of the Koch dynasty was the owner of the traditional 13 canon honors. On the other hand, as the Maharani of Jaipur, she was the owner of the 19 canon honors of Rajputana. Gayatri, the princess of the state of Koch is famous not only in Koch Rajasthan, Jaipur, but also in India and the world as Maharani and Rajmata. She is still in everyone's mind. Gayatri Devi was born on 23rd May 1919 at 8 am according to the London time in England. She was the fourth child and second daughter of Maharani Indira Devi and Maharaja Jitendra Narayan, the second son of Maharaja Nripendra Narayan of Koch Bihar. Another name of Gayatri Devi is Aisha. There is a remarkable story behind this name. Maharani Indira Devi used to read Rider Haggard's novel She when she was about to give birth. The heroine of that novel was Aisha, and the character of Aisha was liked by Maharani. So she decided that if she had a daughter, she would be called Aisha. After the birth of Gayatri Devi, Maharani named her Aisha. According to the family tradition, the costi of the newborn is composed, and in the case of naming, provisions is made to use the initials of the name Ga. Accordingly, the name Gayatri was given. Princesses and princes were educated in their childhood in the palace. There was an English governess from whom they acquired knowledge in English literature, French. Then in 1934, Gayatri Devi and Ila Devi were admitted to Shantiniketan to learn Bengali. Gayatri Devi used to stay with the hostel girls even though Ila Devi rented a separate house. Gayatri Devi did not like it when the girls there called her a princess. She liked to socialize with the girls in a very simple and normal way. Gayatri Devi used to visit Rabindranath by bicycle and Rabindranath loved her very much. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's daughter Indira Gandhi also studied there. The conflict that started between them did not end during their lifetime. Since then, there was a cold fight between them about who was more beautiful than her, who seemed more noble. Gayatri Devi did her general education and Menoka did her art education at Shantiniketan. Gayatri Devi stayed there for 1 year. In 1935, Gayatri Devi returned to Koch Bihar with her sister. After passing matriculation in first division, she was admitted to the Department of Home Sciences in Switzerland in 1936. Gayatri Devi became a noble woman with a combination of individuality and progressiveness thanks to her native and Western education. Her beauty is known to the world. She was one of the 10 most beautiful women in the world according to the Vogue magazine. Maharaja Man Singh Jai of Jaipur was delighted to see Gayatri Devi for the first time. When Man Singh proposed marriage to Gayatri Devi, the princess was a minor. On top of that, Man Singh has been married twice before, has 2 wives. Will Gayatri Devi be the third wife of such a man? Prince Indra Jitendra Narayan also objected. However, Gayatri Devi and Man Singh sat with each other in mind. Leaving behind all obstacles, Rajmata Indira Devi approved Gayatri Devi's marriage proposal with joy. She announced that on 17 April 1940, the marriage would be according to Hinduism. On the occasion of the wedding, the preparation started with fanfare. The invitation was issued. They started buying things from places like Bombay, London, Florence, Czechoslovakia, France, etc. But due to the sudden death of a family member in an accident, the wedding date got pushed back a little bit. Later, the date was chosen as 9th May, Thursday, 1940. The wedding of the princess dress up all around. There is no limit to the joy and celebration. The capital is splendidly decorated, signs of festivities everywhere in the city. Fancy decorations of old houses, beautiful archways all over the city. Maharaja Bhup Bahadur supervised every arrangement thoroughly. On the day before marriage, that is 8th May, various ceremonies are performed in Rajbari, like Gatrohoridra. Then Adivash is observed from time to time. Jatra Sangeet was organized at the house of Sri Sri Madan Mohan Thakurbari for all. Entering Jaipur as a queen, Gayatri Devi became very aware of women's education and the improvement of women's society in Rajasthan. It was with that purpose that she set a precedent by establishing her own named Maharani Gayatri Devi Balika Vidyalaya in Jaipur in 1943. Women can move forward on an equal footing with men without being left behind in social life. They can stand on their own feet, shake off ancient prejudice and become part of modern thinking. They took this service work as a vow of life. She has contributed significantly to the development of history, art, tourism, etc. Rajasthan and Jaipur have changed because of her hands. The Gayatri Devi Palace of Jaipur was always open for the people of Koch Bihar. It is not known how many people of Koch Bihar have benefited from her in Jaipur. The Maharaja of Jaipur had a good relationship with the leaders of the National Congress until a few days after independence, but later when the government started moving forward with the aim of establishing socialism under the leadership of the Prime Minister, the relationship continued to deteriorate. Although she did not want to be an active worker of the political party, she had to come into politics under the pressure of the situation. She joined the newly born independent party at Raja Gopalachari's request. In the general election of 1962, as an independent party candidate, she won a huge vote from Jaipur constituency and won a record number of votes and got a place in the Guinness Book of Records. Inquisitive American President J.F. Kennedy was effusive in his praise of Gayatri Devi's unprecedented success as a woman. Gaining success in Jaipur, Gayatri Devi fielded Dharmanal and Burma as an independent party candidate in the 1960 Koch Bihar Lok Sabha by-election, but did not succeed. Even then, in the 1967 Lok Sabha elections, she fielded independent party candidates from various constituencies in Koch Bihar, but the candidates did not make any significant gains. She herself won from Jaipur Lok Sabha constituency as a candidate of independent party in 1971, but after the National Congress formed the government with a large majority under the leadership of Indira Gandhi in the general election of 1971, they took steps such as abolishing the royal allowance and special privileges of the native kings, nationalizing banks, etc. She and her party opposed the government's anti-democratic, autocratic and unprincipled actions. Despite Indira Gandhi's various methods of disciplining her, Gayatri Devi never bowed down. Her palace was searched illegally. Many of their assets are confiscated by the income tax department. She was sent to Tihar jail during emergency in 1975. In 1976, she did not return to politics after the emergency in the country. This is where her political chapter ended. Today, through this video, we pay a heartfelt tribute to the Rajmata Gayatri Devi from Bornomoy Kamtapur.